Hey YouTube, I am back with another landing page review, and today I am doing a Ycombinator Summer 20 batch website. So this company has graduated from Ycombinator very recently and they launched their product and it looks like they're getting some traction. So I thought, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this video in 3 sections. I'm gonna do an analysis of what's on the page. I'm gonna highlight what I really like about this page, and then I'm gonna highlight what I think could be done better to improve conversion and to improve clarity on this page. So first of all, let's analyze the page. So what do they got? So they got a header, a subheader, they have a call to action here, they have a risk reversal, they have a secondary call to action to allow people to get a demo, which has like this little button that looks like a video. What I really like is this animation here, immediately here on the hero on the front side of the page. Then there's social proof, and then begin the sections. So what we have is like section number 1. They're basically talking about the problem that they are trying to solve. They have a 3-step how it works from a very high perspective, so there's no code talking, no implementation. It's just like the 3 steps, you know, the typical 1 2 3. This is how you get started. And then we have a second section. This section here talks about why they're doing this and what are the advantages that you can basically get from using their tool. And it's kind of like, it's got like subsections, right? So the reason why they're doing this, the how you can use it, and then a little bit more about that. You know, like they're using different text to show that what they're building is maybe for you if you have these issues, which is very good, I think. They have a social proof with testimonials, and then they have a section about privacy here. So that technically is section number 4, section number 3. This whole section I call number 2. Now let's talk about what's really good. What do I really like about this page? So the first thing I really like is this combo here. These 3 items here, I think they're extremely powerful. So instantly see what your users are seeing. Now, this exactly, this text here, comboed with this animation here, tells you exactly what the product is about. It's basically a team viewer. It's basically like Zoom screen sharing on the web. And the reinforcing text here tells me who it's for and why they are basically doing this. So this is basically for people who are doing things in real time, and their unique feature is that you have shared cursor, scrolling and typing. And I understand that this is done into your app, so this is obviously like a web tool. Maybe it can also be used on mobile, but that it would be, you know, if I were to give some advice here, it's like what can be done better. You know, like section number 3, definitely I would look at using some of the keywords like web, mobile apps, whatever. You want to try and like really nail that down in this amazing first section, which I really like. It has all the good stuff. It has a header, a subheader, a clear call to action, risk reversal, a secondary call to action, a very image animation that literally gives you a very clear understanding of what they're doing, and they have social proof that they have clients, people, or at least other companies implementing their technology. Okay, now this other section here, it's really nice. What would I do better? Okay, well, what I think in this section is really missing, it's like data points. I know that you say reduce resolution times by 46%, but you need to kind of give a little bit more. You need to back this number up. This image here, I'm not really sure what it's trying to give me. There's like a phone icon. I think this is intercom. This could be Zendesk, right? Is this Zendesk? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Yep, that's Zendesk. Okay, so get full context of customer issues. The text makes sense. But how does that work? How does it, I don't think this image gives me the understanding that you are augmenting these other tools, because what I'm not sure is the session that you're basically jumping into. Is it because is that what you're trying to say, that you can launch a session with a click? And the link or the click is basically distributed to your customer, to your audience through any of these tools? If that's the case, then maybe you should rework that. Make onboarding comprehensive. I think this is good, but this image here is not as good as the image at the top of the page, the one here that's animated. Build customer trust and understanding. Now, what you can do better here is, like I said, these numbers here, you need to back them up a little bit. Now, another thing I would do better is I would move these testimonials that you got here, maybe a little bit like higher up in the page. And what I would do is I would try to get, because I've seen there's kind of like very good insight in here, but could you get them to like tell the world, aka your audience, how they're using the product in their specific use case? And that, by that I mean, could you somehow link it to this section here? Okay, and finally, as I scroll down, what I don't really like is the fact that your last section of your website, it's a section about security. There is no lead magnet, right? So lead magnet somewhere here, you get someone email address, you give them something in exchange, where it's like asking them, hey, do you want us to give you a demo? Put your email here, we'll give you a demo. Kind of like what you did at the top of the page. You should have an input field with some kind of like lead magnet. Another thing I didn't really like is in the pricing page, not only I think this section here needs a little bit of a redesign, but for example, like what really triggers me is that if I click this button to contact sales, all it does, it's just opening my my email client, and it's asking me to write you an email. Okay, so having spoken about the pricing page and the front page, and having given you my insights, I think that is enough content to call it a day. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. It's totally free, and it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. So thanks for watching.